What's up guys, welcome to my channel if you're new, and if you're already here then you know what I'm about. So I ain't done a voiceover on a G-Shock watch for a very long time, so let's get in today's video. So I'm going to be changing the bands and bezels on this Frogman because as you know, I love my frog and I've been wearing this particular model with these aftermarket bands and bezels probably for about 2 years now. Maybe a bit more, and as you can see it's oxidized quite a lot, so I'll be changing them back to the original parts. So yeah, let's get into it. I mean, they are sick, they are dope. I love jelly, I love clear transparent jelly bands and bezels, they are dope. As you can see, the front of the bezel seems to be fine, the rear seems to be fine too, but as we're going to see in a moment, the strap, and I think the smaller part of the strap as well, has oxidized quite a lot. Now this model is the Bezel world, right? And this was actually my first Frogman and I picked it up on sale. Could you believe it? It was a crazy day. It was a very crazy day. I was super excited. Anyway, let's get back to this watch now. Doing this part, you've got these two pins on the side. They're quite easy to get out. It's the studs that is left over that's going to be quite difficult, and be very careful when you do this, because as you're going to see in this video, I'm using the wrong tool to get these studs out, and I'm going to end up scratching them. So yeah, be careful and just be mindful where you're doing this. Like maybe get a sneaker box or something and kind of do it in that box, so if anything drops it'll fall into that. Because I've not like customized G-Shocks for such a long time, I kind of forgot how I put these in even in the first place, because these aftermarket bands, they don't come with anything. It's just literally the plastic, the resin plastic. So be very careful and try not to use a sharp object. See, the second one came out quite smooth, but the first one was quite tough. So this tool, I don't even know where I got this tool from. I think I just took out my dad's like toolbox or something. So what I literally do, because it extends in and out, I literally just pry it. Not even pry, it's just popped, and without damaging. As you can see, I got a blue cloth, so make sure you use some kind of cloth so you don't damage this actual clasp, because you don't want to do that. That's a really pretty clasp. So yeah, just giving it a quick clean. This is such a beautiful watch. What I can tell you, wearing a Frogman consistently for the last maybe 4 or 5 years, like, you just grow with it, man. It's just such a dope watch, and it's heavy at times, because what happened was I did get an Apple smartwatch, and I did alternate for a while, but then I just couldn't live without it. I mean, you get bored of an Apple Watch quite quick. Like once you've done all the, you know, all the reminders and the little tasks and, you know, the alarms and blah blah blah, it's quite cool, but I just can't stop wearing a G-Shock. I've said this in my videos before, I'd rather have a G-Shock, especially one of these ones, right, rather than any high premium watch, expensive Rolex, whatever you want to call it. Give me a Frogman G-Shock or any MTG or any of those watches, or a J110 even, or DW6900, I am good. So as you can see, we've got the back on, we've got the front bezel on. It's quite easy, right? Quite easy. As you can see also, we have two small actual screws which fit in the center on each side, and then the two screws that got the top and the bottom, they kind of fit in between, and then you put the strap in and then they kind of go together. This is the same with the GDX Model 2. So at this point, as you saw in that quick clip, I haven't realized I've forgotten to put the flipping loop in. Like, I'm still carrying on, and I'm not going to realize until later on. So anyway, let's carry on. So yep, this is quite simple. As you guys can see, it's not difficult to take apart and put it back together. So now we're just going to finish up with the screws. I did try to make this video fast for you guys. This was actually a 20-minute video, funny enough, and I've just chopped it and kind of sped most things up. Here, as you can see, there's no clasp loop on the actual smaller part of the strap, and I'm only going to realize this later once I've finished, when I actually put it on my wrist. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm fasting at the moment as well, so I don't know whether that's just an excuse or I just didn't even notice. But I'm actually going to try and give the jelly bands and bezels a quick clean to see if it helps, or I might just dye it to another color. But yeah, I'm just glad like my current straps are not too damaged, the original Bezel World ones, because I did look for another pair and it's too expensive. So yeah, as you guys can see, the rear bezel and the front of the bezel of the jelly, it's quite decent condition still, but the straps, they oxidize pretty bad, especially the smaller part. So as you can see now, I've realized I haven't even got the loop and I've just put it on now. And yeah, this is quite easier to do than I thought as well. So just make sure you put one bit on and then the other part, just move it back and then slightly move it forward, and then you should have a click. Yeah, just tug it a little bit and make sure it's intact. And yep, there it is, done. Should be good. And that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative. Please drop a comment and let me know what you think. Apart from that, have a great day. God bless. Please make sure to subscribe and comment. Much love.